Examine your neck as you nod back. I see an 8-pack of Franks on my dope lines bonafide. I can show the image again and paint it on your brain. Exporting lyrics like wheat grain, commanded by the voice in the pasture. And like a disaster, it gets ignored by the master. The root of this lies in an effort made to ass kiss. I gotta ask this, why don't you practice and come up with hype routines? I'm so disheveled, it's dirt to grave shoveling. Suckers I'm leveling and coming on heavily. To hit like a cigarette tipped and embalming. How chill does it get? What's the limit permit? Cause I can convince in a cinch with my pitch. Playing myself, I'll take a chill on that. Cause gunning for glory's like blowing a gat. I steal to abolish the notion of purchase. And it's silly to think I'd have to write it in cursive. Assault and battery, misdemeanor felony, grand theft auto and breaking and entry, strong arm robbery and all that shit. Tactics that kept this country democratic. So many lives, so much to live it. Give me a minute, I'ma chill to the limit.
Chill, that's the shit, huh? Chill, that's the shit, huh?
Like lace in a corset, accentuating curvature. Some take it further with squeeze till they can't breathe. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. That's why stress is in season. I live to the bar and then I'm leaning. I'd rather be crashing in beds with chickens who give head than cut the crust off your white bread. But every morning I adorn you with cream corn. Curse and get sick and get mad for being born. Simply just to lose it, a miserable wretch. I know the distance my mic cord stretch. Poetry ain't tired, it's the natural offspring of two dogs from hell, blind, drunk, and copulated. Wind the clock and destroy inhibition. My sign says gone fishing to ease the mind and loosen the frigid. I'ma set aside time and chill to the limit.
Chill, that's the shit, huh?
Chill to the limit.
Chill, that's the shit, huh? Chill, that's the shit, huh?
The Invincible, we control this. The Invincible, we control this. The Invincible, we control this. The Invincible, we control this.
Explain. Do we have a damn thing in common? Are you humming to the buzzing or considered my cousin? It's imperative that you follow these instructions. Here's number 1, die cleaning a gun. Now come meet a meal with the strangers you hate. Redesign, take some time, put perspective in place. Get high, rise, and never hide in the fall. Revolve and solve, it doesn't matter the fall. Like a grandparent, make it apparent unconditional. Signifying sins to an empty confessional. But suckers don't know, cause they ain't been told. As the record gets spun to the way we revolt.
The Invincible, we control this. The Invincible, we control this. The Invincible, we control this. The Invincible, we control this.
When the night is too dark, do you have the vision for precision warfare in the midst of the rhythm force? A stupid extravagance, produce it in abundance. Practical convenience is meaningless to masses. So you can see and feel the difference of choosing for yourself, disobeying what the system is a trap that reacts when you laugh at the law. Like a speech ain't a speech without applause. It's just one man talking, begging to be listened to. Don't go out of your way to pay attention to bullshit. Send the preacher to the pulpit, make believe's back jag. I'm too bored to pay bills for thrills. Frankenstein with the neck bow, rhyme designed to entwine with the way we revolt.
The Invincible, we control this. The Invincible, we control this. The Invincible, we control this. The Invincible, we control this.
Mutiny and sedition displayed here. Serving your nerves, where it is, you got it made here. Share the wealth, so nod to this and rock it. And set fire to everything that you desire. And that's an enhancement. I'm going back to Kansas, knowing that my candlelit shit is legit. Increase the grease and at least you're slick and slippery. Better slid swiftly than stuck in rough misery. We getting small, making room for it all. With simplistic matters discussed in crystal balls. Saying where the city is, this job's the shittiest. Dead weight campaign, all full of idiots. I'm loose sick, he's DJ Eons, the DJ that reincarn and put diseases on puke up. And don't digest the antidote. Eons on crack, all the wax, he takes a sampler. Foundation shattering, cuts is so maddening. Elasticity, stretch, snap back and get busy dizzily. Once in a while, or incessantly sizzling. Like your scalp at the christening. Invincible, injectable, the game gets a jolt. We grand invincible, and it's the way we revolt.
The invincible, we control this. The invincible, we control this. The invincible, we control this. The invincible, we control this.
I jettison thorn stars, hand in my coat like Napoleon Bonaparte, as froze as a polar whirlwind, too cold for holding. You feel the beat and my mail keep folding. What most spit is of very little consequence. Give me the mic and I'll rip that prom dress. Cannibalistic instincts that seem so contrived, while I'll be causing bodily harm to your beehive. Here's an ounce, it's a wonderful mystery. Changing the Bible, we smoke it incessantly. The book of life, I reinvented with senselessness. Blink my eye and wrote my own Old Testaments. Iguana motherfuckers that'll steal your lunchbox. Never dropped jewels, they was more like gumdrops. I faded to the dark recesses of my brain world. If you want nothing, then we're one and the same, girl. Eons hold a grudge so the needle don't budge. A cruel vendetta between him and the record. The scratch burn a hole in your comforter cover, like the blunt I dropped when the past was fumbled.
I was born next door to the gutter. I was born next door to the gutter.
Most these drug dealers ain't maturing yet. Got a lot of cash, but their heart's in debt. But the pattern is better found in GURP scout packs. Most of them got a stash in their merit badge sash. Furious citizens watch miniature horrors. The mad laugh echo between tight corridors. Docile acts with ferocious intent made his arm bend the way it ain't supposed to be bent. He swore on his life, but his story was Swiss. Full of fucking holes and it smelled like shit. He infused strawberries with gallons of Grey Goose. Couldn't tell a diff, house arrest or hang noose. Nickel, dime, dollar, cuddly koala. Hit bricks and holler, but the feeling is hollow. Something void in an intricate torture with a panoramic ass and a juicy couture.
I was born next door to the gutter. I was born
sold him that meth. He severed what was left with Jeff. He doesn't even write since he went far west. His wife broke in unspeakable acts. For those who took that turn, here's a method to crash. Running from an awkward scene deep in a hole, in a place for evil, advancing on a roll. Paper orders for known mercenaries who enter mines blindly after deaths of canaries. In a rush, they taught well the virtue of haste. Those with no stones kept their glances agape. The dawn, no, it's not too early to assassin. You feel foggy memory with full frontal action. If you don't, then the trauma's not blocked out. A single pistol whipping, not nearly enough to knock out pig-headed guards at the gates of paradise for what lies ahead in the life of a parasite.
I was born next door to the gutter. I was born next door to the gutter. I was born next door to the gutter. I was born next door to the gutter.
Masterpiece depicting the crew rock. It's so convincing, cause this is the new knock. From Trand, the Invincible, delirious tactics that fuel the inferno. Forming vast fields of ash, and you could hear us laugh. By definition, fads don't last. Replaced by some turbulent shit. Kicks hit, snares click, cause that's how we invent shit. Tune for tune, we are the world news. Drunk on the bar stool, drunk in the girls' room. But waiting to inject with my syringe, while suckers just beer binge and keep frontin', they fearless. Horrifying posses with gusto, adjusting and just so refined for what I designed. From back in the era of my time, I've looked for the right rhyme, and dance beats go the whole nine. New take on old styles had to be. By the end of next week, the Invincible G. So listen and just stare at us right there. And if you care to, you can cast a glare. Galaxy maps of the bright stars connect constellations, so you can get this far. My navigation style is impatient to make you wanna throw fits and wanna bang shit. A shot in the arm to vaccinate, actuate. The world's a dump and it's pumped full of hate. Beneath that is where I'll be floating. Eons a rope, I'm into taking the potion. Putting the mic in my palm, smooth, triumphant, calm. Elephant gun in my cerebellum, sinking to a comfortable duvet. Surrender your brain waves. It's all done Luke's way. Oracles consulted and ignored. Madness will rise in your dome and encode a flow by a pro that'll show you you're weak. The program deletes as I rhyme on beats that's pounding your ears with abandon. So pack your style in a truck and give up, cause you might find luck in other towns where the sound ain't solid and they welcome a frown. But here, keep aware when you stare and you swear that you don't care as I cast a glare. And if not personally, I know your personality and how you try to handle me. Take a chill in the lobby, I'm coming down there. Catch you by the courtesy phone in a lounge chair, trying to negotiate, but you're just gossiping. I want you to imagine the condition that your spouse is in. Cut you off when you consider the front. I handed you the style and consider it chump. Whispered in your ear, you fucked up now. Put your faith in the hardcore uncut sound. In this kingdom, there's many castles. Most turn to ruins at the mention of battle. Self-esteem drop, I use it as a foothold so I can climb over what till now has been foretold. Paid my debt, compensating for wrong ones. No matter how prominent, they gone in the long run. Developing plainly, according to nature. Nip it in the bud before it turns to something major. If you proceed, it's against good health. You can't appreciate the crucifixion of yourself. Let's put a reason to it, then again, fuck it. Let's do it like we always do it. Lower than the belly of a snake as I scrape. Infiltrate your defense and leave you incensed. Your glass jaw indents, then cracks and shatters up. Till the brave wave white flags glad to have enough. Enough meaning everything a fool could indulge. The stage is a desert and you're dead in the cold. I didn't do a thing, but offer some help. This is nothing but a crucifixion of yourself. Call us the Grand Men, Invincible Armory. Swarming, swinging, bringing, beginning the ninth inning. Singing a lullaby, you falling unconscious. Dropping nocturnal where they only offer nonsense. I grab a piece of steel and make a big bend. Known for advancing, known to be a banshee. Cheese and breeze, leave me alone, the Roman zone. Let's leave it to the kids unknown. If you proceed, it's against good health. You can't appreciate the crucifixion of yourself. His after-school special had ended in rare form, an abrupt conclusion, the most they prepared for in 5th grade. Smoking cigarettes on his BMX, knowing that his mom is steady waiting on weight checks. Most adolescents exposed to brain pressures, aboard and resort to the most extreme measures. They medicate resourcefully with all that's available. Your only success is that shit that they selling you. His eyes give evidence of innocence burnout. Babyface fiends with nothing left to learn about a lifestyle that can't be compared to Holden Caulfield. High school's 50 years behind on the raw deal. The way that we mutate dictates environments. Open the floodgates, loosen the belt cinch. Skinny green corpse like an alien autopsy, when all they had to do was simply cross his name off.
Dig into my brain, brain as the rock rhyme is chosen. Dig into my brain as the rhyme is chosen.
It's like a cathedral, the Monte Cristo. He walked 16 blocks to swap out needles. Watch the mark as he roll up to test him. Lack of probable cause, still bound to arrest him. Acts intolerable, executed by monarchs. From Crown Vic thrones on consumers of Walmart. Grease paint face, camouflage to the street bricks. Fronting it off like only offering sweet dick. Hand on his belly with his gun in his shirt. The beat came banging, it was nothing but dirt. So I froze the frame, left some so ashamed. Doing junior college coke and you could give it a name. The fiend remains hooded in a shape like grimace. The rates can be quick, then it's sick in the clinic, but never seem to stop, regardless of the methadone. Back to the motherfucking valley of silicone.
Dig into my brain as the rhyme is chosen. rhyme is chosen. Digging to my brain as the rhyme is chosen.
I'm the night you can't touch, the shadow in the crack, the bottomless black hole, a hog-nosed bass. Frontal lobes crackle like meth on the tinfoil. Soiled as underoos and stumbled through turmoil. Wouldn't tell what it took, known for the joke. His kung fu grip, I got ripped from the book as he swore for the truth, but bowed to the torch. Had to program out as allowed by the courts. Ghouls who crawled up from asphalt crust, they trudge with a gas huff rush. It's all dust for bums who tell of the fate of the escape, who died on the playground last in the race.
Digging to my brain as the rhyme is chosen. Digging to my brain as the rhyme is chosen.
Smooth, devastating. 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 Smooth, devastating. 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 Smooth, devastating. Devastating.
Wrong comparisons will lead to embarrassment, cause mine's memorized by dimes who love and cherish them. Inflammatory phrases will liberate your Hamiltons, Grants and Jacksons, and I ain't panhandling. Professionally paid for rats from way back when a car could take a left off of 19th Ave. I'm the carburetor, accelerator, and hella greater. I instigate a state of debate between the elevated level of poetical, tactical strategy. In fact, actual casualties are piled and back like mass graves or bombs dropped dead of disease on Hard Island at the end of the 19th century. Your rap cattle won't stay fenced in while I slaughter the herd, just swapping fur like a lesbian. I splinter brain cells, stool pigeons lose ambition, trying to envision the lyrics to inflame hell. Yeah, I lunge with the rhyme saber with fly ladies and date rape babies rocking drunk shit. Shorty's got a haul, relying on 40s and more. Try to force a cop more shit than Willie Gore. I'm the epitome. Try to get rid of me with false delivery. I'll see you in emergency rooms with wounds big enough to breathe through. With my win back, I send crack teapots to preschool. Transcribe the lecture before you catch an F on a crash test. For fastest architecture get ya. Pre-birth squeeze, Cisco E-bird cheese. Airbrush, stonewash jeans and rehearse please. Please hearse, reverse and reimburse the worth of the dirt. The dead don't deserve the earth. Logically challenged, awkwardly balanced to break a beat. I take the weak talent, pack a title with my chalice. My smoke ritual, on beats habitual. That's why nobody speaks when I reach the joke a bitch into all these witty kitties. Looking at me shitty, blood no liquor to pick up. I hold my shit up from the giddy up.
Smooth, devastating. Devastating. Smooth, devastating. Devastating. Smooth, devastating. Devastating. Smooth, devastating. Devastating.
Late one night, the Grand Mixer was working hard, trying to invent a new form of scratching so that the elevation of hip-hop could continue. Unaware of the fact that not only was he inventing a new scratch form, but was altering the structure of basic DJ. To him, he found it a success, but his colleagues found him disturbed and immediately had him committed. They say he was mad, he was insane, and his cuts were crazy.
1, 2, 1, 2, and I request, with much respect, that this be dedicated to the tape in the deck, and all my homeboys on the Gurp City set. Fresh to death and ain't a damn thing less. Dan receives a check for his conquest. Cut you to bits, born to get swift. Shit like this you just can't diss. And the mic, me, Luke 6 on it. B-boy bionic, eating burgers from Sonic. The drink I drink is called gin and tonic. Pull my hat over my face so there's no sun on it. And my homeboy right next to me. His name is Eons On holding and controlling the beat. Suckers blow and fold in defeat. Whether plain old weak or just too sweet, they all retreat when we press delete. Heads get receptive, Luke 6 making contact. Babes will get the cable like I'm working down in Comcast. Been there, done that, talk about your mom's ass. Eons one, setting fire to the slip, man. Ringing your bell, waking neighbors with the bass. Put your ear to the speaker, earthquake in your face. You need to go to work, but he's making you late. And if you're faking on the turns, then he's taking your place. So masturbate and skip wax to generate a bitch slap. From me you accelerates to lacerate your wrist bag. Suckers can flip crabs, where is they mix at? Take it back to Gemini's and line switch. Scratch yo Dan, man, why don't you cut him to bits? A bad case of the crabs is just making me itch. Luke sick, and that's yours truly. Eons on the cut and the place to be. Release is an old technique with each rhyme said to particular beats. So there's no need to squeeze what's not a necessity. Not crowding, just allowing what can naturally be. We don't want to endorse an impossible course that'll fuck up the flow and have you on all fours. Praying and begging for a viable source to break it down raw with the styles galore. Battle armor and ammo, and I stammer my songs out instead of vendetta. Better get the fucking wrong out. Enter the winter in a leathery sheep coat. Exit a Mexican restaurant with 3 hoes. Eyeing her legs, but I ain't counting my eggs. Holding, rolling, and folding my swollen pockets on pregs. Putting beer in my gut at the top of a rut. Sipping, sipping, and listen while Dan is ripping a cut.
Who do it better?
The sounds to which our ears respond may be classified as either music or noise. You see, under certain conditions, many noises may be considered musical.
Dope rhymes, I bustle through a mic that my cousin threw. I'm driving you nuts out of your mind and skull too. Like a samurai will come through and seppuku, handing you examples of a proud way. I'll make a lunge and we can get it done today. I'm silly with syntax, you really can sense that. Suckers steer clear on a well-written path, swearing they innovate, but trying to win a date. I come through with clarity and rarity to demonstrate. Till the curtain like a sweatshop, I keep working into your brain cells until you train well. I'm like a caseworker on the case of the base murder. I gather evidence off 7-inch. Rhymes get processed as I get obsessed. It really ain't nothing but simple addiction. Infection from the rhythm and I mix it with diction. Infesting you with vermin, getting verbally vicious. Wait a sec, swing fast, take a neck. Expected to get caught in your tape deck with no eject.
They can't understand the commands of the brains. They can't understand the commands of the brains. They can't understand the commands of the brains. They can't understand the commands of the brains.
I'm ditching you like a gin and jade, a minute late. Pretend you're great as I incinerate your stupid face. Flat black in a Zippo should do the trick. Check the future, sure as shit ain't you with your fragile as hell wig, wax styles and routines. Textbook embarrassment, a brick where your larynx is. Redux your speech just to keep up appearances. Taking you down in the grand invincible torture chamber, we label with anger. If there's the same way to train the unknown ones, I doubt I change a thing, I'm having that much fun. Educational masochism is all that I'm asking. Is it rapping, or am I telling you talk's cheap? Those are pop weeks, send them back to the swap meet and buy them a churl to plug up their workflow. Attempting to front like I'm out to the curb show. You're missing what's invincible. I'm sending you to nursery school to learn and understand. Don't fuck with the grand. So get out your wood screws and rubber cement. This style is insatiable. There's no eject.
They can't understand the commands of the brains. They can't understand the commands of the brains. They can't understand the commands of the brains. They can't understand the commands of the brains.
Hello, hola, aloha, what's up, G? Keep it down, Charlie Brown. What you wanna bust me? You cuss me. Cause you can't do it, won't try. Wake up and stretch, I got another sucker's head to fly. Dream and fiend for the style. Here's a fitty bag, your rhymes a shitty bad. You got the mic, give me that immediately. I steadily kick a flow of hourglass paragraphs and keep time and tear ass. Getting mewing with my elocution, listeners saluting. Eons on the RPM like Carpe Diem. As my rhyme gets laid, you can see how I chill 'em. Then I yearn to burn and heat 'em up. Dance leaving deep cuts and chopping the beat up. Lectures get delivered, stomp flat like beer cans. My confidence interfering when I spit the serum. Curing the infected on stealth, not detected. We get elected and never ejected. This ain't a tomb for sale, this is a tomb in hell. This is a funeral, I'm ripping the eulogy. Nothing too fancy, just proper abasement. Did I mention the fact that you're a bass head? I see these sweet meat, cheerleading weak MCs, spending G's on pre-programmed beats that came with the machine, and that's not skill. Listen to the knowledge Luke sick distills, cause I will achieve to intrigue the disease. I have enough indeed so I can plant these seeds. I don't need a mic check, I don't need it high tech. I make what I get off the strength of my own sweat, setting intent, cemented in the deck, no ejects.
They can't understand the commands of the brains. They can't understand the commands of the brains. They can't understand the commands of the brains. They can't understand the commands of the brains.
For me to think about, standing on the brink of doubt. To myself I sing aloud, I know what all your dreams about. Avoid the hassle, live comfortable and kosher. Meet a sexy girl and find it easy to approach her. Rock junkie talk like scripts from the croaker. Go to Pete's Coffee, get my iced cafe mocha. Poster boy was there with his little sis Gillian. I swear the pervert was perpetrating chili pimp. Early afternoon for my pothead embalming. Martinelli's apple juice and Maui onion almond. Poster had a roast to roast, invited me along. Motion up to Gillian, she followed nonchalant. Up pop 4 punks, drunk, rowdy on a skirt chase. Making fun of Gillian, grabbing at her third base. Post had no choice but to voice his opinion. He silenced the pilgrims, I kicked it to Gillian. Forget them dudes, girl, in fact forget the whole world. Her eyes rolled back in her head like culture pearls. Hurled up Italian ice, collapsed to the sidewalk. Her sweats were hella soaked, oh my god, her water dropped dumbfounded. Not knowing she was pregnant, beneath the baggy parka, she hid a dark secret. Oh Gillian, is this at all worth remembering? A baby miscarriage, she's recovering in Pleasanton.